Magnesium is the fourth most abundant mineral you have, and magnesium is involved in over 300 important metabolic reactions, from energy production, regulating your blood pressure, transmitting nerve signals across your body, all the way to healthy muscle contractions. And there are about 11 different types of magnesium supplements that are out there, and each of them help to support the body in different ways. Some you may want to consider and others you want to avoid depending on what you're trying to achieve. And this video will go over as many of the different types of magnesium as well as what each of them are best for and which ones you should avoid. If you guys are new here, this channel is all about helping you make informed decisions as well as be in the know when it comes to your health and wellness. And I'd love for you guys to gently tap on that like button down below. And if you really like the content, then consider subscribing as well. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. Now, without a doubt, you can get magnesium from many whole foods like your green veggies, legumes, nuts, like Brazil nut, which is the most dense, and seeds like pumpkin seeds, which are super high in magnesium. But the problem is almost up to 2/3 of people in the Western world don't get enough magnesium from just their diet. So supplements are needed to give you that extra boost to prevent magnesium deficiency, which I made a video up all about here, so you can watch after this one. And the question of which type of magnesium is an important one, especially since there's 11 different types. So to begin, let's start with the first one. And I made it easy by providing the links to each magnesium form in the description box below next to the condition you want to tackle, just to help you guys out a little bit. So to begin, if you're trying to tackle anxiety and promote an overall sense of relaxation, then go with magnesium glycinate. It's a well-absorbed form of magnesium that's chelated to 2 molecules of the amino acid glycine. And basically what chelated means is that you have an amino acid that's been attached to magnesium to get a very stable form of that that's less likely to cause stomach ache and reduce the laxative effects that you can get with magnesium. This is because glycine is a very relaxing amino acid, which is studied to help calm anxiety and promote sleep. The one by pure encapsulation seems to be a popular favorite among many who want an overall consistent product. Next, if you're trying to tackle energy and pain, then go with magnesium malate, which is basically magnesium that's bound to malic acid, which is the energy promoting form of magnesium that works by helping the body create ATP, which is the energy currency of our cells that's also supposed to help with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. What's also interesting is that the malic acid may help bind toxic metals in the body and help them get eliminated. A popular one and a favorite of mine is the one by Thorn, which also contains magnesium citrate. But do keep in mind, if you're trying to take a magnesium for sleep, you don't want a magnesium that may be too stimulating. If you're trying to look for one that still supports the heart, muscle, bone, and nerves, and is pretty bioavailable, but also want a method to remedy the constipation, especially for travel constipation, as you know that you might be sitting down for a long period of time, then go for magnesium citrate. It's a super popular one because it's about 30% bioavailable, and what it does is that it pulls water into the bowels, giving you more of a laxative effect so that things start moving in the gut. The one by now at 400 milligrams seems to be the good one for this case. But if you're experiencing more of the laxative effects, you could always lower the strength. But if you really want that laxative effect, then go with Phillips milk of magnesia. But let's say you've heard so many good things from magnesium when it comes to the heart and blood sugar, including cardiovascular support and circulation. Which magnesium is that one? For that, you can go with magnesium taurate, which contains that amino acid taurine, which research suggests that taurine and magnesium play a role in regulating blood sugar and supporting healthy blood pressure. The 1500 milligram one by Doublewood seems to be a good one here. Let's say you want one that's just for sleep and improving sleep quality. Actually quite popular for sleep nowadays thanks to Dr. Huberman, is the magnesium L-threonate. It's the form of magnesium that's chelated to threonic acid, and is different from the rest of the magnesium because it has a way to cross the blood-brain barrier and influence signaling pathways associated with learning, memory, and focus. And the current one I recommend is the one by Life Extension, but I know there will be many others that will come up with their own soon because of the new studies around magnesium threonate. But what about for pain from muscle soreness? Isn't there a magnesium for that? Well, there is, but it's topical. It's magnesium chloride, and although this won't increase the amount of magnesium in the body, it does come in the form of a cream and a gel, and it's more so used to relax your muscles on the outside. For this, you can try out the TriMag Magnesium Cream, which also contains Epsom salt to help boost the muscle calming effects even more. So now that we mentioned magnesium glycinate, malate, citrate, taurate, L-threonate, and the chloride form, let's talk about the ones that really don't provide much of the effects you're wanting, with the first one being magnesium oxide, as some studies report that it's poorly absorbed. The second one is the magnesium stearate, which doesn't really get absorbed either and is mostly used to coat supplements. The third one I would avoid is magnesium lactate, as this can be harmful in kidney disease and it's mostly used as a flavoring agent, and there are just better forms out there. And lastly, magnesium aspartate. It has a low bioavailability and doesn't really dissolve in water. Click the red subscribe button down below if you found any value, and I'll see you guys on the next one.